What is up, guys? It's your boy Thomas, and we are here streaming live on youtube.com/SupThomas, and you can't see me. So let's pull up the webcam. Let's get the color corrected. And let's start this thing, folks. We got the Christmas tree still up. All the ornaments are taken off, but haven't gotten around to actually taking down the full tree, which is definitely an L move, because I know that every day that I wait to take the tree down, it's gonna have more pine needles and it's gonna be more of a bitch to clean up. But that is the price you pay when you go real tree. And I like to keep my Christmas trees like my camouflage patterns, and we go real tree every single time. But yes, the title of the stream is correct. We're talking about the Supreme sale, right? The discounts, the price that we all like to see. You know, people love talking about the Supreme sale. They love asking me about it. And I think that's normal because we want the best deal. We got Scruffy in the kitchen. Scruffy, what are you doing over there? You looking for the Supreme sale? It's not over there. Go get yourself a toy. Anyway, just finishing up a couple things on my computer. Again, I need to do the color correction. How was everyone's New Year? I don't know if you all were here for the, what was it? The tier list video that we did. But goddamn, was that the most cursed stream I've ever done. It was going really well. Basically what we did was I took every single basically item that released for fall winter 23 and we put them on a tier list. And it was really fun until the very end of it, when I tried to put the thing in like presentation mode on tier maker, and the entire list got basically destroyed, and we had to just call it there. It was kind of funny. Yeah, what's up, Ernest? Thank you, guys. Yeah, I love Scruffy. She's really cute. Best dog ever. All right, Supreme.com, where we all want to be. Where we all want to be for the sale. Yeah, spoiler alert for you guys that are here early. I don't know when the Supreme sale will be. It's probably gonna be this week. Like, I think it usually starts on Saturday. I could look back when it started last year, but you know, Drops hasn't posted anything. Drops by Jay hasn't posted anything. So we really just have to wait. And mostly what I'm going to talk about is, or what I'm going to be talking about on this stream is, what items would you guys like to see on the sale? Good morning, Andrew. And again, even though the Supreme season is over and after the sale will be over, still plan on streaming at the same time, right around the time of the Supreme drop on Thursday, just to keep things consistent, kind of keep it on a normal schedule so we're all on the same page. But there are still like plenty of items available on the Supreme site right now. Would I say it's a good idea to buy them? Probably not. I probably would hold off on buying anything until we get the sale. Now, does that guarantee that we are going to actually get all of the items that are currently in stock on the sale? No. Some of them might just go off the site, and I think that's happened before, but I do know that... What the hell? Sorry, I got a work email. Let me just fix this really quick. Reply to this. Okay. Anyway, what I was saying, I'm not sure what items will go on sale, more or less. Yeah, bring back the sticker side table. I agree. I think that item... I think it'd be really tough to see the side table actually go on sale. But that would be cool, because people really did not like the sticker side table for the price that it sold for. This guy, Rotary Hero stickers bricks side table. Now, what is this price going for on StockX? 'Cause I'm curious. I know a lot of people probably bought it for resale. Will that pull it up right there? Boom. Lowest ask. It's currently... So it retailed for $268. The last sales have been... So some people sold it for a profit. Let's see the most expensive one that sold. $300 for one. I mean, that person for profit, that's fucking... probably right about retail after shipping and handling and StockX fees, I'd imagine. But that would be cool to see. Yeah. What's up, Manish? Yeah, dude, me too. Again, we don't fully know, right, what's on sale yet, but, you know, gotta have the title talk about the sale because, again, I will be making a video as soon as we know what comes out, like, on the sale or when the dates are released. It might even be today. You know, knowing my luck, Supreme Drops might tweet something literally the second I hit end stream. And they'll have to be shit out of luck and make a video, but that's all right. And I really want to make some more like kind of historical videos about Supreme. I was kicking around a few ideas. Like one of them would be like the top 10 most expensive Supreme items of all time. And that would be like Louis Vuitton skateboard, like super expensive, really expensive stuff. I've been looking at the Supreme boxing gloves a lot recently. Like low key would pick these up and probably would use them. I've been doing a lot of boxing for workouts and this has always been one of my grail pieces along with the Supreme nunchucks. Like there's so many awesome Supreme items from the archives, like the nunchucks from fall winter 20, I always forget if it's 2010 or 2011, sometime about there. But yeah, I think for you guys, like a recommendation is like use the off season to pick up some like old pieces. Like Supreme is great, modern Supreme is great, but like truly the best pieces are always like, you know, a little bit in the past, and then you can kind of have that factor of like, yeah, you know, if you know about the Supreme, you know, what do we got? Like the Damier backpack. I used to have this thing. I fucking loved it. This backpack right here, ultra rare, pre-owned. Actually pretty good prices. It's kind of like mildly inspired by, I literally had this one. The one in black. Or maybe mine was light blue. But such a sick backpack. And this is like what I want. This is literally what I want Supreme to release for their backpacks. And they just never do. Like, they don't release backpacks this clean anymore. And it's really sad because while I do like the leather stuff, I miss just like having a logo and a simple like design idea. It doesn't have to be fucking North Face. It can just be Supreme, right? I don't know. I like it a lot. Thanks, Manish. Yeah, I got this at a small little mountain village in North Carolina. Truly a little small town. Was driving back on vacation and it looked like a super comfy beanie. And I love a nice comfy beanie from a little boutique in the mountains of the American East Coast, I suppose. Yeah. Hell yeah, Ernest copped the basketball accessory. Was my biggest dub this season. Yeah, the Supreme basketball goal was a good one. I tried to get that, and I believe for the basketball hoop, it's hoop, not goal. I believe for the hoop, we got stuck in a queue. I kind of got screwed over on just the queuing Shopify process, which sucks. Definitely sucks. Oh, dude, yeah, that would be sick, Ernest. I'll hit you up, bro. If you want to if you want to do a collab video, I'd love to shoot the shit and talk about some of our favorite older Supreme items. I think that's the most fun, is truly talking about like the old stuff from the brand. And it reminds me of like this website, Duke's Archive, that has some of the sickest Supreme archive pieces. Truly. Let's see, where's Supreme? It's got to be down here soon. Boom, there it is. And yeah, it's such a fascinating brand with such a rich history. $11,000 for the camo box logo. That's crazy. But even just looking at all the previous designs, wow, they actually took a Barbara Kruger design. I didn't even know this. And this is like what Supreme is basically founded off of, right? The brand identity is founded by Barbara Kruger's art. What was it called? I Shop Therefore I Am, back in the 70s. I just love this graphic design using the Futara heavy bold italic font. And they truly just put their logo on it, because that's what Supreme does. They take stuff and they put their logo on it. Oh man, the original Burberry, I believe it was cease and desisted, maybe? I know they were cease and desisted on the Louis Vuitton one. This one is crazy. Here we go. Bo, so the year-end sale, more of a clearance situation? Do they reproduce hot items? Bit of both. Yeah, Bo, so the history of the Supreme sale is they never ever did a Supreme sale until COVID. Until fall, winter, or spring, summer 2020. They never did a sale. Like, Supreme truly was like, if it's sold out, it's gone. But they started to, I guess, to maybe make up for some lost revenue, or to give people the chance during COVID to buy online. They just started being like, fuck it, let's sell our inventory. What did their inventory, what happened with their inventory in the past? I don't know. Like, I know fashion houses like Louis Vuitton and other brands do things like destroy their inventory to keep, supply low, which kind of sucks to see that such wasteful, just being wasteful, right? Destroying shit. But yeah, more or less, I believe they don't reproduce anything. I don't know how we would know, but it's typically items, well, it's always items that weren't fully sold out, usually. Like, they can always have like hidden restocks, but we've never seen a box logo on a sale. I don't think we ever will. They have no reason to do that because they still want to keep that exclusive. But stuff that's in stock right now, like, I would love to see these flight pants go for like, dude, $350. We wouldn't see less than like a 20% off this guy. I don't think we would. And that's the thing too. It's not like an actual like super nice sale that like you might see from Nike, Adidas, New Balance, like these bigger brands that can afford to do crazy like 50% off. I think if we see 30% off on anything, like, that would be sick. But I could always go back to my video I did last season talking about the sale and looking at the price differences, but I'm not going to worry too much about it and just focus on what we get this year and basically go over like what items I think are the best to buy, because in the grand scheme of things, you can still use the sale to resell for profit. But again, since the items are on sale, the hottest items of the sale will go first. So it'll be up to you or me to kind of identify what the hottest item to go for is. Because eventually, like, if we get 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 seasons out, regardless if it went on sale or not, any item that has any kind of desirability will still have resale. People will forget that it went on sale. They won't care, because ultimately people will still want the cool styles that they forgot to pick up, didn't have the money to pick up, etc. I know someone was saying they want this Lions puffer. I think if this thing goes on sale, that would be a great item to go for. It's a nice big puffer jacket, always pretty much in style. This one is fairly bold with the lions. This lions design is also a vintage design from, I think, fall winter 15 or something. Literally just shooting in the dark there, no idea. It was in the mid 2010s, but that's a pretty sick item. We could see maybe some of these other colorways go in stock too. I don't know. Because like randomly we saw the Hell high density field cotton jacket actually go on sale, and it would be crazy if this guy hit the sale. And I still can't believe that this piece truly has a colorway of navy that doesn't have the design. Like, what the fuck were they thinking with this? Oliver says it's not going on sale. It's only left. All the other ones are all sold out. We don't know that, dude. I mean, they can always pull out stuff and put it on sale. Like what's currently on the site inventory right now, they're going to completely, like we're going to see items from like week 1 to literally anything that didn't sell. Like they will sometimes just pull stuff off the site without having it be sold out. And sometimes they can bring those things back. But again, I guess I'm not the most knowledgeable about the sale because they've only been doing it for, I guess this is the 3rd year that they've done a sale since 2020. Some other items that would be cool. I don't know if they would ever put a collab item on sale. Does anybody know or have any memory of any collab things being on sale? I feel like that just seems wrong. Like I feel like for this Black Means, they would probably just pull it off the site and do whatever they do with unsold inventory, whatever they used to do. But maybe it could go on sale. When they typically go on sale in store, they have more selection. It's crazy. I could see that. Yeah, I've been to the Supreme store in New York, but I don't live near a Supreme store, so I can't really comment too much about that. But some items that I think are crazy that they're still in stock are these Camacho hats. Again, I'm going to hype up this hat to the day I die. It's incredible. We copped the brown one. It's super sick. I've actually been debating selling this guy, but I don't know if I want to let it part for what it's currently going for. I think it's worth a lot more than $80. I think this hat is super cool. But you can snag it right now in ivory. I think that's a great hat. Again, a white hat might not be for everyone, but this yellow is super sharp. Is a lot of contrast with the back of the trucker being white, but I think the front patch, $48, is super sick. Hype Love says Bounty Hunter. Yeah, I'm with you, Andrew. I don't remember collabs being on sale. I don't either. Like it doesn't feel right, you know? Like I just don't think Supreme would necessarily do that. Man, I miss when you could buy Supreme stuff like on different sites. Like I guess we still had that with Stone Island this year. You could have bought the Supreme Stone Island collab on Stone Island site, but it'd be cool if like Bounty Hunter or Black Means like released the Supreme stuff at a slight discount on their own site. That would be dope. Yeah, Ernest, you should cop the hat, bro. Camacho hat, super sick. I think these mock necks are a great, really great piece. I hope these go on sale at like $50. I know it's a really simple logo, but that is embroidered stitching. So that is cool. This guy just looks really comfortable. Maybe not as good as my Filebach mock neck, but that's the sponsored post of the day. Check out filebach.com. Use code TMS20 to save 20% off. Link is in the bio. If you guys need some stuff that's a little cheaper than Supreme. Is it the same quality? That's for you to find out, you know? Probably not, but anyway. Yeah, the Alpha Industries cotton twill flight pants are super dope. Would love to see these go on sale. I wonder how much those gingham flight pants last season are going for. I really liked those, and I probably will regret not buying them. Damn, $160? That's actually not terrible. Why are the red ones so much more expensive? These ones are way harder to rock, I feel like. Spring Summer 23 retail price was $160. Yeah, I'd be a 32. I think these even went on sale and I didn't buy them, and I'm fucking stupid for that. I love these pants. I love these pants. What else we got? Yeah, but there's been so many good weeks of stuff that came out this year. I don't know. I don't know what they would put on sale. Probably a lot of the stuff that's just on the site. That's probably going to be the majority of it. Yeah. The Camacho patch. Yeah, I like trucker hats. They're probably my favorite type of hat. But for me, the only downside of the Camacho hat is the white back. I love that the black one is all black, but I had to pass on it. When is the store sale? Ho ho ho, let me tell you. It's happening right now. Guys, it's live. No. The store sale is probably this weekend. We don't know yet. Again, the Supreme sale is something they've never done until 2020. So there's no like set date. They don't have like, it's not like a Supreme drop every Thursday at 11. Oh no, not the pin, Bo. Come on. So again, just stay tuned to my channel. I would follow Drops by Jay and Supreme Drops if you guys don't already follow them on Twitter. I mean, truly, I would not have a channel if it wasn't for these guys, because I don't know shit. These guys do. I just talk about it on camera, and I have a little YouTube channel. So yeah, I mean, I'll definitely be making a video when it goes live, but I believe typically it goes live on like Saturday, just by memory. Like this Saturday, perhaps, maybe next week, maybe on Monday. I don't know, but basically we're just talking about what items we'd like to see, and just kind of whatever you guys are doing. How's everyone's new year? Everyone have a good time? Not too eventful for me. I guess I went to a pretty sick comedy show. I went and saw John Mulaney live, my first big stand-up comedy show. It was actually really fucking funny. I really enjoyed it. But no crazy New Year's party. I went home. Well, I basically got stuck in traffic on the way home and then fell asleep. But kind of want to look at more archive pieces on dukesarchive.com, because again, this time, once the off season starts, I think it's a great time to go back into the past and just look at old items. I wish this wasn't all box logos. Like this one, I've never seen this before. 2001 Tokion box logo. Supreme versus Tokion. That's insane, dude. What the hell is Tokion? And look at this. I love this website because they do such a good job at like chronologing, categorizing, whatever the fuck. Chronologing? No. Categorizing. My brain just totally failed. They basically talk about the items here. Yeah. So this guy, Tokion was sold and renamed as Factory in 2010. Dope. Let's buy this shirt. Oh, it's sold out. Damn it. I was willing to drop $9,400 on it. I almost gave you a heart attack. Oh, for the talking about the sale? Or me stuttering over my words? Hope it wasn't. Yeah, the sale is, it's not quite yet. 2003 box logo, $503. Damn, Supreme and Bape. That would be a sick piece to cop. But I know a lot of these. If you ever see one of these guys and it's in too good condition, it's probably fake. More often than not. Because a real box logo from this era is going to look like shit. Because their screen printing was only so good. And this is a box logo from 2002. You really can't expect it to be anything better. So if you ever go after old box logos, I highly recommend going after embroidered stuff. But dude, they did so many cool colors back in the day. Orange and Royal. Hebrew 2004. This one right here. Illegal Business Controls America. I need to pick up that. That's my fucking avatar. And we really need to pick up the Supreme Illegal Business Controls America. Because that would be hilarious. Maybe not the full Drip Goku fit, but definitely one of these guys. And it's such a great, that'd be such a good piece to wear during 2024. Gotcha, the sale. Yeah, dude, it's all good. I mean, stay tuned. You won't miss it. If you hit notifications on my channel, I'm sure you're subscribed. Follow Supreme Drops on Twitter and turn on notifications on his account. He sometimes posts replies that get put as notifications, but oftentimes most of the stuff that he posts is pretty much just like information about Supreme. But that would be sick. I gotta get this piece. 100% authentic, 2007 zip up. What is this color? Is this white? Is this gray? I actually want to look at the full collection from North Face. What year was that? Supreme X the North Face illegal business. Yeah. The history. Why this North Face jacket is worth $2,000. Let's find out. Jacob Starr.
This jacket normally resells for about
Damn, he's got the fit, bro.
This is a very...
He's a StockX plug. That's so funny, dude. Look at this guy. He had a StockX affiliate link. It's incredible.
Freaking cold outside right now.
What's even the name of the piece? Is it called
$1,000 in good condition? This is
Fall Winter 2015? Okay. Supreme X the North Face. Damn, I could have bought this at retail. I was around for Fall Winter 2015. Okay. Pinterest. Oh, it's not illegal business. It's by any means necessary. Yeah. Why did I always get these confused because they have the exact same design. But it's not illegal business controls America. It is Supreme by any means necessary. Look at that correct spelling right off the bat. Here we go, boys. Now the problem is, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Men's knockoff, Supreme by any means necessary. Well, here you go. Who needs to spend $1,000 on the actual real thing when you got this guy? I mean, dude, they weren't even trying with this one. Look at this fucking thing. Let me change my screen up a little bit. You can truly soak in the glory of this piece. I mean, they were fucking fried, dude. Men's knockoff by any means necessary. I mean, I wouldn't even say that's a knockoff. That's at least he has it in the title. You know what? Hey, hope that guy sells that for 25 bucks. But yeah, the puffer would be sick. Obviously it'd be sick, but it's pretty expensive. Maybe someday that'll be my grail piece. That'll be like when Doug DeMuro bought his Carrera GT. It'll be me buying the by any means necessary Supreme North Face Nups jacket. It'll be exactly the same thing. Men's XL. Dude, he has the drip Goku right in there. This guy fucking gets it. Blurs the face out for some reason. Don't want to know exactly who that is. Yeah, 25 bucks on that other piece is hysterical. But I want to see the full collection. Can we go to Supreme, go to news, and just go truly back in time to 2015? Let's do it. Let's see if we can find it. Fall Winter 2014. Here we go. It's a pretty good click. Supreme, the North Face. Oh my god, the original Undercover collab was so fucking good. So fucking good. Daniel Johnson, Supreme, the North Face. There we go. Wait, this is spring. Yeah, that's spring, summer. We gotta go to fall, winter. There we go. Supreme by any means necessary. Yeah, guys, by the way, you can go on Supreme's website, go to news, go to archive, and look at basically every single news post they've ever done. But this is what we're looking at right here. The Nups is so good. The Nupsy. I don't even know how to say it. Nups. Nupsay. I mean, that's literally so good. The mountain pullover too. Probably a lot cheaper. The mountain pullover. It's also got the logo. Well, I mean, dude, that's just an iconic Supreme piece, literally. The styling of North Face used to be so fucking good. It still is alright, but it's just not the same as it used to be. Mountain pullover. Winter gloves. I feel like we haven't seen winter gloves in a while, like good ones. Base camp travel canister, and then the backpacks. Such a clean collab. Such a clean collab. Yeah. What else we got? Oh my god, then Toshiya Maeda, the fucking hentai artist. This dude was killing it. Some of the craziest. I'll probably get demonetized for these pictures. Click through them fast. Absolutely bananas collab right there. 2015 was a year. Just going back in time. 2016. North Face, Levi's, Clark's. So many good things. Oh, the anti-hero. I remember I had the big ass anti-hero sticker. I put it on the back of my car for the longest time. It was so big. I wonder if they have a picture of it. It was literally gigantic. It was as big as my rear windshield. It was awesome. So dope. We got lost in the weeds right there and I have infinity tabs open like usual. But yeah, guys, what items do you want to see? I mean, we've talked about a couple. We'd like to see the side table perhaps make a return. I mean, out of current items on the website, I'm sure there's definitely some good pieces in here. Maybe some of these flannels would be kind of sick. I think some of these clean, if they have like an Oxford that goes on sale, I realized I don't have enough of like these type of shirts. So probably not the camo one, but maybe the black one would be nice. Just a nice button up. If anything, I'm going to go for something like that. I mean, walkie-talkie, it's crazy. These are hated on so much, but these were sold out in these two colors. I could definitely see walkie-talkie going because 95 for the short sleeve is a lot. I know there is like a lot of screen printing on there, but it's a lot for what it is. T-shirts, I don't think we even really see t-shirts ever go on sale. I could be wrong. I could very well be wrong. But in my experience, I don't think any like fall or like winter tees, like this Muda tee will probably be gone before the sale. If there was any tees you guys want, I would cop them now. You probably don't want them if you haven't bought them already. But just a word of caution because again, you know, don't want to miss out on stuff that you potentially want. There's some sweatpants. Let's see, Windstopper. I probably wouldn't buy these. I'm not really a fan. What other kind of pants do we have on stock? Obviously, we talked about the Alpha Industries cotton twill flight pants. I would like to see those go on sale. They probably will because they're so expensive and people haven't purchased them yet. But cinch pants, maybe a work pant. You got every color of the damn rainbow here. Of course, the brown ones are gone. I mean, what do you expect? The other ones are all kind of shit. I would never wear purple pants. Personally, you know, I do love some purple. Flannels. I mean, there's some alright pieces. I mean, there's definitely going to be more. So expect more stuff to come back. It's not literally going to be everything that's currently still on the site. It's only going to be that. So definitely save some room for a little bit of hopium. Not too much. I think this Championships box logo, New Era, is criminally slept on. Given that this is a sister piece to the Championships jersey. Which we all know, or we should all know, that this is a very expensive piece, right? 148 retail, mid 400s, 300s. I think the hat is being criminally slept on, especially in black. Can't ever go wrong with the black hat. And if you say like the embroiders kills the piece, like no, dude, the embroideries make the piece. I love like the Supreme Team MMIX 50, 1994, 2023, 29 seasons, which that's super sick. And I don't think people realize the historical factor of that. Like next year, guys, we're gonna get the Supreme 30th anniversary all for 2024. Like Supreme will be celebrating its 30th birthday. So if you thought this season was good, I don't know. I've heard rumblings from Supreme drops. I think next season has potential to easily match these past two seasons, if not slightly exceed in some areas. Obviously, we have no idea what's exactly coming out. We have one piece, not the manga, but we have the one piece that has leaked, which is that $. This guy right here, mock up by Supreme drops. I'm expecting we'll see this in multiple colors, just like we saw on the dollar patch 6-panel that released last season, which that's a pretty sick little hat. We saw this guy rocking it right here. Tyshawn Jones, of course. Supreme Skate Team. And that's a great little desert camo leak of the upcoming season. What up, Zane? Basically just talking about the sale. Again, we don't know exactly when it's coming out. Could be this weekend, could be Monday, could be next week. They could not have a sale. They probably will. I mean, they have been doing it the past 3 years, so I don't imagine they would stop doing it because it's more revenue for Supreme and for VF Corp, because that's what VF Corp cares about ultimately, is return on its investment to its shareholders, which we need to look at VF Corp stock, because why not? What do we got? Market Watch. How's VF Corp doing? Not too good. Down. Let's see 1 year. Damn, they've been down a lot. I guess it's been... Damn, they were at $83 at the beginning of 2021. And they've just been fucking tanking. Underperforms when compared to competitors. Interesting. Who are their competitors? I guess like Nike. Yeah. Interesting. Closed short of its 52-week high of 32.13, which we company reached on February 2nd. Interesting. When was this posted? This was posted January 3rd. Today or yesterday. Interesting. Buy VF Corp stock. If there's a sale, I don't think it will be as big as last season's by IDK. Yeah, bro, that's the thing about sales. We don't really know anything about them because, I mean, Supreme used to never even do them. So all we can do is speculate for now and basically hope to see some good pieces. Again, we're not going to see box logos. We're not going to see crazy stuff. Probably no collabs. Probably no t-shirts that are currently on the site, like winter tees, but it'd be nice to see these face masks. I mean, holy shit. $42 and still being in stock. I mean, this piece, guys, face masks used to be so fucking hot. Also, Supreme used to release way less of them. There was like one face mask every year, if that, and they didn't come out every single year. Sometimes it was like a net gator was the only thing. And that is one of the disadvantages of VF Corp acquiring Supreme, is just the overproduction and kind of saturation of its product line. We see so many balaclavas, dude. We saw fucking too many. And that is one of the sad parts about it with Modern Supreme. I do still love Modern Supreme. Obviously, I talk about it every single week. I have a whole channel that's 90% dedicated to this one brand, but still trying to get to the preview. We get a little bit of overload when it comes to the sheer amount of balaclavas, really. I guess there's only, 3. That doesn't seem like a lot, but when compared to the past and only seeing like 1 or 2, it is a little bit overkill. And even though they are totally different, like this one was easily the best one, the reflective balaclava. Easily the best piece. Not the best piece, but the best version. Yeah, neck gaiters too. Camacho ornament. This is, it's sold out. Okay, that will go off the site. What else can we expect? Maybe the blurred logo blanket, perhaps. You can still buy 2 of these, so that I imagine they have quite a few of these in stock. I don't know why you'd want the blurred logo blanket. It's not a very good piece, but it's there. It's there for you. Sweatshirts, small box crew neck, maybe, probably not. We've looked through pretty much all the items that are currently in stock. Let's look at the bags. I mean, I was disappointed in the bags this year. Like, it's so boring. I don't know, man. The 3M is cool, but that's about it. I thought the bags this year were pretty ass. Like, this bag sucks, dude. It just sucks. Like, I hate any bag that has that front little zip right there. Velcro. I don't even know what you'd call that. The stash pocket. The elastic mesh, I guess. And just the design of that middle big, bold typeface. The box logos placement. It's just boring, dude. And it's still sold out, but yeah, disappointing. The leather stuff was the only salvageable bags this season, but I don't think it was that good at all, really. Some skateboards, maybe. I don't think so. We probably won't see that, but I guess you never really know. When is it, lad? Tell. Well, I'll tell you, it is happening right now. You can go on Supreme's website and you can buy plenty of items that are still on sale. Plenty of items still available in stock. No, currently Navaja, we don't know when the Supreme sale is. It's probably gonna be on Saturday, if I had to guess. Shot in the dark. They don't sell out, they just take it off site. You really think the bricked TNF sold out? Bro, trust me, dude. I know that. You don't have to tell me that. They do that so it doesn't go on sale. Yeah, dude. Trust me, man. I know that. Probably 2 weeks, right? It's usually 2 weeks after the last season. Yeah, dude. I mean, the Supreme sale is very new. I've said this before, but before COVID, they used to never have the Supreme sale. Like, I've been buying Supreme since fall, winter 2013. And for all those years, for 7 years, they never had a sale. So they have it now, right, to kind of sell their inventory, and VF Corp does it because they obviously just want to get rid of the products. But like I said earlier in the stream, it's not all the items that are in stock that are going to go on sale. They're going to pull other items back that you said, yes, they pulled items off and they can sell them later. Got the Rommelzy Gore-Tex jacket in store for $220. Nice, dude. That's sick. Hell yeah, bro. That's a great piece. What does that go for these days? Rommelzy Gore-Tex. Hell yeah, bro. It was a nice 2020 piece. Not bad. Damn, someone sold theirs for $155. That's crazy. Oh, nice. They did. So this guy said, Navaja said they did have TNF jackets on sale and stored in London, but only a few, the red XL. Yeah, North Face this season was fucking terrible. I literally, some people were hating that I hated the suede, but dude, who wants a fucking suede? Yeah, bro, no doubt. I mean, there's always potential for sale stuff. I was talking about that earlier in the stream, because like anytime you get something below retail, after a few seasons, like with you buying that Gore-Tex Rommelzy, it's always gonna eventually come back up in people's minds. They're still gonna want it. And I think if this guy would ever go on sale, I don't think it will, but maybe it will in like gray. This would be a perfect piece to target for reselling, I think. Let's look at what it goes for right now. Just double check, because I could be talking out of my ass. Yeah, the puffer, down puffer, $500 retail. And these people are bitches for trying to sell it. I mean, these people probably can't afford to have it. They just need to sell it. But this piece in the future will be, I could see it easily in a few seasons. It really depends on trends and stuff, but this could probably see like $600-700 easily. It could even shoot up way more. I think this Raglan was mad slept on. I'm actually pissed off I didn't buy it. This Raglan was super slept on, dude. Mad slept. I mean, dude, I remember when they released the original HR Geiger collaboration. Like, that was, I believe, spring, summer, or 2015, I think it was. We'll go back to the archive. Let's go back to it. We've been here before. I believe HR Geiger. Oh man, also these ones, the Supreme Fly Knits are so good from 13. Holy shit. HR Geiger, was it 14? Was it 15? I think it was 15. Yep, it was 14. Okay, I'm wrong. I mean, the OG collab beats it out of the fucking water. So good. I'd rather share that Grey Gyro jacket. Would have gotten the Supreme game years ago if I knew they collabed. Yeah, dude, for sure, Bo. I mean, they've had some crazy collabs like Bruce Lee. I mean, it's literally, I can't even name them all. I'm literally blanking on other collabs. They've done literally so many. Akira, love my Supreme Akira tray. My favorite Supreme accessory that I own. I'm always looking for Supreme Akira stuff. I got picked this up recently, the bomb box Lego sticker. So dope. This is actually in plastic still. Just thick. Guy. I actually need to put this in my sticker collection. It's already getting bent by just but it's Tetsuo's arm getting blown off, and he's wearing a Supreme box logo. Come on, dude. That's just the sickest fucking thing ever. But yeah, the old HR Geiger stuff was crazy. I forgot he did these t-shirts too, bro. Look at this. No, I don't remember this at all. Oh, because this is not the Rough Riders? What the fuck? Interesting. Yeah. So many good older collabs, but anyway. The new HR Geiger jackets are so fire. I have that tray too. Nice, Zane. That's sick. I love Supreme Akira, man. It's easily my favorite collaboration by Supreme. I'm always kind of scouting websites to try to pick up pieces for the low. Like, I really want the Yamagata and the Tetsuo arms tee. Dude, some of these vintage Akira stuff from Japan, like back in the 90s, is so expensive. Like, these old pieces from old vintage anime stuff goes for a lot. Damn, this Neo Tokyo long sleeve is selling size medium in a white for $90. It's pre-worn, but that's a steal in my opinion. Yeah, really the game, guys, if you buy everything on just StockX only, like, you're fucking doing it wrong. eBay getting gently used stuff is the move. Some of it's always gonna be like mad expensive, like the polo will probably never see normal prices because it's just kind of exclusive, kind of an interesting one, probably less volume created as opposed to the t-shirts and the long sleeves. But there's so many good ones. That one's dead stock, just in the package. See, I don't even want to buy a dead stock Akira tee because I don't care that much that it's brand new. I want it. Oh yeah, I have this tee too. Mine is worn to shit. This one looks great though. My friend sold this to me for retail. It was super sick when it came out in 2016, I think. But yeah. What else do you guys want to see go on sale? Not too much else to talk about. Again, you know, we're going to be talking about the Supreme sale more, obviously, when I have more information, right? I just wanted to kind of have a stream today, and there's not a whole much else to talk about. Yeah, dude. Totally agree, Zane. The Supreme Akira work jacket is a grail. It is. Dude, I forgot about the White Castle collab. They've collabed with White Castle. Air Jordan 5s have those. I actually also used to have the Supreme t-shirt from the Jordan collab. Fucking kicking myself for selling that. It was pretty worn and it didn't really fit me anymore. It's why I sold it. Muhammad Ali collab, dude. Let's get to fall winter 2017. Let's get to the best collab of all time. Akira for Supreme. That's a Rocky. Have that book still. Have that book. Okay. Supreme Lacoste, bro. 2017 was such a good season. Let's see. Louis Vuitton, bro. Was it the same season as Akira? No way. Was Akira 16? I always had it in my face that it was... Wow, Louis Vuitton was the same season as Akira. That just kind of blows my mind. I think the fishtail parka is also incredible. Yeah, the Jordan collab is supposedly happening for fall winter 24. I think we can expect it. This is what Supreme Drops has posted, and these are literally just mock-ups. This is not real pieces, but yeah, for Supreme's 30th year anniversary, we will see a collab with Jordan. And I wonder if the 30th year anniversary is like any kind of hint to what it would be. Dude, if it's the Jordan 30s, I'm gonna be so pissed. If it's the fucking Jordan 30s, that would suck. I really hope it's like a Jordan 6 or literally any Jordan 1 through 11. I don't know. A Supreme Jordan 12 would be interesting. But here's what I hope it's not. I hope it's not an Air Jordan 1 or an Air Jordan 4, because that would be... Okay, 1, I would love that. Real talk, I would actually love a 1 or a 4, but it's already gonna be hard enough to cop with sneakerheads coming into that drop, which obviously I'm a sneakerhead, but people that don't buy Supreme regularly will come in for the Nike collabs, the Jordan collabs, and that will be annoying. But yeah, dude, this fishtail parka is so dope. And the work jacket. Yeah, the work jacket is probably the better of the two pieces, given that it has the screen print on the front and on the back. That's killer. The coveralls is crazy. If you bought the coveralls on a fucking... Dude, I would hate a Retro 11 Supreme, actually, thinking about it. That would be kind of cringe. Yeah, you'd be like this guy. You'd be looking like this dude with the AliExpress 11s. Bro, can you imagine that there's some people that see this and they go, that's so fucking awesome. I love that. I wish that was real. Or this. Oh, that's so fucking bad. That's so bad. These were so good because they were so simple. And it had the 94. I really hope it's simple like that and not just cringe. Those are fake. Oh, that's a custom, not fake. Okay. Yeah, I love my desert camo 5s. I love that I bought those. I actually bought those on Nike.com because Nike used to sell Supreme stuff as well when they would collab. And it was actually easier to cop. It was less botted at the time, which is crazy to think about that now. If they made it like the Supreme Dunks, that would be good, but not with all the Supreme stamps. LMAO. Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I think a 3 would be really cool. A Supreme... I'm sure they're gonna leak. I'm sure we're gonna fucking know, like the Rommelsies. We're gonna know fucking months in advance, and it's gonna be killing all the hype. Or maybe building hype, I guess. I see it both ways for leaks being like helpful and also not helpful, right? They're helpful because it gets people excited, but they're also not helpful because then you're kind of less surprised when you actually see the news page that releases, right, about the Jordan collab. Like back in the day, we just saw this posted on fucking Monday and we're like, holy shit, Supreme and Jordan, they're collabing. That's crazy. Maybe there was some leaks I could be forgetting, but really nice, really dope. And these are still like fairly reasonable to pick up. I mean, obviously don't buy them on StockX, but we're gonna still look at StockX because, well, it's a good way of looking. It's nuts that the white ones have the lowest ask when the deserts are clearly the best one. Damn. Brand new 690. And they're just sitting right there. I'll go take them up. I'll show you guys the dunks or the 5s. We'll probably end the stream here soon, so why don't I showcase my Supreme Air Jordan 5s just for a little closing stream content. Obviously, love the 3M on the front of these. Clearly one of the best elements of a 5, but here are mine that have been properly worn as they should be. Could definitely clean these up with some Jason Mark wet wipes, but I like that These ones are made of a canvas. I don't know if you could tell. Hey, sorry, bro. We started at fucking we started at 9 and there's not a whole lot else to talk about, right? We were talking a little bit about the sale, but we don't exactly have a ton of information right now. Basically, the Supreme sale is going to come out soon, probably on Saturday, maybe on Monday. It's still kind of a crapshoot, but right now we're talking about the Air Jordan 5 Supreme because in 2024, these two brands, Air Jordan and Supreme, will be collaborating once again, which is super sick. Yeah, I think this was easily the best pair out of them all. It's obviously the most loud, but in my opinion, like, it stands out so much more than the other ones. I love the Supreme branding on the webbing right here. And I think the yellowing, it doesn't even look bad on these because it's already like a desert tan. And with the canvas toe, like the creasing doesn't even look bad. And these also fit me pretty well. I'd love to see these make a return. Well, not the 5s, but I'd love to see a nice Jordan make a return for that collab that we can expect. Yeah, I've never actually seen, I have seen these on feet. I've never confirmed what material the white ones are made of. I don't know if they're leather or if they're also canvas, like my pair. That's something that I've actually never thought of because leather 5s obviously crease a whole fuck lot more than... No, they look like to be like a nubuck, not leather. Interesting, but definitely different from the canvas. Definitely different from the canvas. But yeah, sorry, Phineas 56 or Phineas 6 about ending the stream, but we've kind of talked about more or less everything. And I agree with Sneaker Fetish. We got to defund this pose. We got to get rid of people taking this pose in fit pics. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Again, stay tuned to the channel for all information regarding the Supreme stream. I'd expect we'll have more info, hopefully by this weekend. Maybe it comes out on Saturday. Maybe it comes out on Sunday. I don't fucking know. But if you follow all of the reputable outlets like Drops by Jay and Supreme Drops on Twitter, aka X, you can get all the information about Supreme's sale. And then in the meantime, go hunt down your grails. Go look on eBay, Facebook, Poshmark. Fucking look for cool ass items of the past. Look for Supreme Akira collabs. Go hunt down your grails. Go do some research about the brand's history. There's a lot of it. Expect Supreme videos to still come out on the channel. And again, next video will most likely be about the Supreme sale. So hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.